Alright, so welcome back to Wren's Wasteland Camp Reviews. Dumpster Fires the Commonwealth. My name is Wren. This character here is... what is her name again? Oh yeah, Punchline. She is a sniper build. So in order to make this work out really well, I'm going to go down here and I'm showing you now how to turn off your HUD. So if you want to film a video, this is the easy way to do it. Switch off your HUD, none of the crap is in your way. Of course, that means also that you gotta pretty much be pretty sure where you're going is not going to get you killed. Alright, so here we go. We are right now at the Morgantown Airport. I'm going to go to 3 different camps real quick. We're going to judge those camps on a criteria of 1 to 10. I'm going to go up here to Black Rose 115's camp, which is in a spot that I have been to previously. Oh, I forgot. I ate too many Twinkies. So I'm going to have to eat a few more. There we go. Now we're going to go up here to Black Rose's 115's camp. And this is in a spot that I've been to previously. Not the camp, but at least this area and location is one that I have been to multiple times before. Now we will see if we will actually load, because right now I have been having issues with this game crashing. And also with it lagging out, which is why I have changed servers twice in the last 10 minutes. Okay, so this is where I thought it was. See, here's an extractor, and if I remember right, it's like concrete or lead. It might be, but it is right here. Might be a junk extractor, actually, come to think of it. Okay, you come around here. They've got their extractor set out, their little robo dog going out and doing its collection. They've got power run to everywhere but their house from this side. He's got his water purifier. They've got their water purifier put out. Little vendor here, chicken. That sign was free in the atomic shop. They placed their camp module up in a tree, which, I mean, yeah, it's there. As you can see, they've got a few little turrets around to protect the place. Probably a bit too many. They're just positioned a little wrong, because if you look over here, here's a ghoul. The ghoul came to see him, and his turrets are doing nothing. There we go. Just had to wait long enough. What that means is his turrets are too high for the location that he's actually in. They're not actually registering anything. He has no power run to his building. This is a neon sign that should be glowing. He has no... well, I hope this is a low-level player's camp, or at the very least, a player's camp that is, you know, a Fallout First member that is on an alternate account doing missions to collect certain items, because there's certain items you can get with low-level characters that you can't with high-level characters. Far easier. So I'm hoping that it's one of those, but probably not. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I rate camps based on that scale. 1 is the bare minimum you get for putting down a camp, and that can be anything from throwing down your camp module and throwing out a few like a stash box and a few little items to make it work, to you know, pretty much having
Hello?
hello, how are you doing?
Wryne! Hello, friend.
How
Doing
you
pretty
doing?
good. Was just doing some dailies.
Huh. Who have I got? Oh, Vet. Sorry. I was making a video about this camp being a shitbox.
Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting your video making.
No, it's fine. It's not actually horrible, it's just not really good either. They have anything good in
That's
the
fair.
vendor?
Do you want to review my camp and tell me how bad it is?
No, I wouldn't do that to you. At least not for a while. You're still
You
You're
You
somebody
can?
that I
Okay.
actually knew, and I actually don't really like to review people that I know unless it's something that they want me to show them.
That's fair. That's fair. I
But
mean, I did make a camp I'm kind of proud of, but you could also review it. They have like 4 notes on sale.
hmm, well, if there's anything you need, go ahead. I'm gonna hit the other three that are up here. Where's your camp at right now?
I'm gonna have to switch it back. It's my main camp that I had been using. But I put a camp on an acid deposit, so I'm I'm using that right now. Actually, I'll show you next time because we were gonna get off and switch to another game here soon.
Okay,
So
sounds like a
next time I'm
plan.
on and I see you, I'll show you my other camp.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
See you, dude.
Later, man. Have fun. All right. So, one thing most people don't realize whenever you build your camp, all of this stuff counts against your budget, including your uh, turrets. The only difference is this stuff can be damaged way more easier than your turrets can. So if you're going to use plants, if you have the plantable tiles, you're better off putting those down and putting walls around them, or at least building some type of greenhouse around plants that you are planting. Say that 5 times fast. However, in this situation, this person has Fallout first. I'm assuming they're using this as a farming build to gain materials for probably adhesive by the look of the stuff that they're actually growing. Um, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this a camp a good solid 3. And that's because, they did build it. It's better than a prefab, but it has absolutely no decoration really, and it is literally just a farm. So, yeah, moving right along. Let's go see if we can find something a little better. And I think there's one right over this hill. Yep, there we go. This is Prefab Central. You have 2 prefabs, one that was purchased in the atomic shop. And I just managed to stall. There we go. Chugging up, chugging up. There we go. What the hell? This is what I mean. This game gets far more unstable as it goes along during the day. Okay, so the prefab directly ahead of me has a generator on it. That prefab came from the atomic shop. The stones growing out of the top of it came from the Nuka-Cola event, the new one. This is one of the new signs, also from the Nuka-Cola event. And the previous scoreboard had this prefab on it over here to my right, which is the Pittsburgh Palace, if I recall correctly. And you got it for free. I don't think I'm really going to get to this camp at any point in time. As you can see, the game is doing what the game usually does whenever I play Bethesda games, which is pretends that it's going to run for a couple seconds, works really well, and then wants to do this. Ah, Bethesda. Bethesda. It's amazing that this game works as well as it does, as often as it does, given how poorly it works whenever you just drop a bomb in it. You'll note that I'm saying that in game. The reason being is every time you drop a nuke on a server, you shorten the lifespan of said server. It's just the way it works. I don't know why. They aren't real servers anyway. I'm pretty sure this game runs on a series of virtual servers that are ran by Amazon. And since this is thoroughly broken, I guess there we go. The player has logged out. And now we can move again. Isn't that amazing? Nope, nope. Can't move for too long. See? Everything just kind of went to shit. Okay. I'm going to try and fast travel over here to this other camp. Boomerang's camp. Now, if I'm lucky, I'll get there. If I'm not, what's going to happen is the game's going to crash in transit, and you'll see one of my other characters right there casting a spell at the back of the Mothman. Oh, man. Well, let's see. It looks like I'm going to show up. No? Maybe? Oh, dude. All I'm going to say is, Bethesda, you need to optimize your servers. This is a little ridiculous. This should not be happening in a Fortune 500 company game. In a AAA title publisher. Online experience should not be this bad. The fact that it is this bad just goes to show you exactly how bad this game really is. I've said it before. Bethesda treats this thing like like the child in the refrigerator from Fallout 4. He's there. We all know he's there from the beginning of the game. It's your job to go unlock it because nobody in the last 400 years has walked by him. I'm kidding. It's 200 years. Alright, so here we go. This is a junk node. I have camps here myself. This is the camp of Boomerang's camp. And as you can tell, they have bought the Pittsburgh wall set for whenever the pit came out. These are available in the Atomic Shop, but you have to actually buy them through Steam and the Steam Shop. They cost, I want to say, about 20 bucks or more, a little bit more maybe. This place has little to no decoration. They didn't even bother to finish the decoration of putting wallpaper all the way around, and they damn sure didn't put any floors down. Again, they have gone to the planting as part of their budget. This eats up a lot of your budget. These turrets here basically serve no real purpose. Or at least the ones up top serve absolutely no purpose at all. These here, at least if you prop them up, put them on a stand, they'd at least do what they're supposed to do. Good Lord. Okay, so on my scale of 1 to 10, you have to work really hard to get a 10. A 10 is something that, I have to really appreciate the camp. It has to be well decorated. This one at least has outside. It's just that I know inside that door that this whole place is just a piece of garbage. And the player doesn't either. They don't have a lot of budget, or items like lights and things like that they can put outside exterior-wise. Or they honestly just don't care enough to do it, and they've put up what they want to put up, and that's it, which is cool. This is from the start of the game. I'm not sure what the level of this person is, but I'm going to guess it's probably not that high. And if it is a high-level player, dude, what the hell? Anyway, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a good solid 3. And I'm not even going to look in his shelter, because shelters are either things of beauty or things of tragedy. And I don't need that in my life right now. Tragedy, I mean. I've played this game enough to know that it's a shit show at best. So I'm going to go up here to Baraki's camp and see if I can get there. This will be the third one of this set. I'm going to leave my conversation with Vet in it. 1, because I need material, and 2, because it's always nice to talk to people that are, you're friendly with. I am on an open mic, as you can tell. And the reason why I'm on an open mic is because if the player that actually owns the camp happens to be there, I can actually give them some pointers to help them out or even offer to help them out if they want it. Now, we're waiting for this to load, and I think it might be due partly to the weather cell effect. This is the new set, building-wise, that is in there. It's a Fosnacht Helvetia-themed building tile set. They have the farmable dirt tiles, which are right here, as I said before. If you can put your plants on the ground, great. If you can't, use the farmable dirt tiles. If you use farmable dirt tiles or anything, just at least put a little wall around them to protect them. Because whenever critters attack your camp, the farm products that you use, like, your corn and your mute fruit and your potato, whatever they are, tomatoes, potatoes, these things here, um, you don't always have extras laying around. Most people don't, at least. So they have the new bunny out here. That's him right there. He's cute. All he really does is eat and poop. Like bunnies do in reality. They have a floor and walls, and these are alien tiles, if I
I just
remember,
can't shake these nightmares.
and alien wall tiles
Floating in space forever. Just
for the wallpaper,
why?
which kind of throws off the whole look of the place. You have a naked nurse working a computer. Okay. Anyway, so Fallout First member, they're far along in the scoreboard. The reason I say that is this little Vault Tech crate right here is one of the items that's available. They have the wood that's stacked out on their porch, little radiation barrel, power, everything. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I can give it a good solid 5. Why did I rate it so high? Because they actively at least tried to do something with the floor and the walls. It's just not to my taste, but that's, my taste, not theirs. They also tried to make it look like their chimney was smoking by putting the fire barrels up there on top of it, which shows that they're at least trying to do something cool. And the only thing they really haven't done is put a switch in so that you can turn off the shower over here. But they also didn't do the dick thing, which is to put the shower in the door and then put your vendor behind it so that you got to walk through it, because there's a lot of people that play bloodied builds, and they got to keep their radiation so that they can actively perform their tasks and do their damage. I do like that porch. It does look pretty cool. The only detriment is the interior, which, it is what it is. But, like I said, definitely a good solid 5. I would have a bunch of recommendations for the player that owns it, but, mainly it involves decorating choices and, trying to make it look like a house. But I know most people are just, glad they got a camp down. And some of them are even gladder that they've figured out how to use the wallpapers at this point, because Bethesda does not really release or maintain a set of tutorials that are good for players that just picked up this game and started playing it last week. So you're constantly looking for YouTube tutorials to teach you how to do different things. I have a couple of those myself that I have made for various games on my channel. You are free to look at those if you wish. And again, this has been Wryne in the Wasteland. Hope you guys had a good time. Come back again, and as always, have fun.